Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. Myself, Mrs. Achal Kesarwani, I am your history civics teacher, and you all can see here is your book, Comprehensive History and Civics from Frank's Modern Indian History and Contemporary World, ICSE Class 10th. This is the book you need to purchase from the shop, and when you turn the page, here is a syllabus in which two sections are here. First is civics and the second is history. In civics, you all can see three chapters are here, which we learn in this year. And in section B, history, there is three sections under history. Indian national movement. Second is mass phase of the Indian national movement. And the third is the contemporary world, in which we will study about the First World War, Second World War, and then why United Nations formed, these things. So let's start the first chapter, the First War of Independence. In modern Indian history, I already taught First War of Independence, causes of the war, main results of the war, events of the war, consequences of the war, why the First War of Independence failed. I already taught you through my notes in the previous video, you can see. Now in this video I'll discuss the exercises. Open page number 80. Short answer questions. First, what do you mean by the policy of doctrine of lapse? Doctrine of lapse, I told you in the previous video, in my first video. You can refer my notes. Doctrine of lapse introduced by Lord Dalhousie. If an Indian ruler of a dependent state did not have his real son to succeed him, he was not allowed to adopt a successor without company consent. Means her hire adopted without company consent and not inherit the throne. तो अगर जिसका भी रियल सन नहीं है तो वो थ्रोन किसके पास चला जाएगा? ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के पास. और अगर ही वॉज नॉट अलाउड टू अडॉप्ट अ सक्सेसर विदाउट द कंपनी कंसेंट, अगर वो किसी को अडॉप्ट भी कर रहा है तो विदाउट कंपनी कंसेंट वो नहीं अडॉप्ट कर सकता. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन, नेम द लास्ट मुगल एम्परर वेयर वॉज ही एग्जाइल्ड. द लास्ट मुगल एम्परर बहादुर शाह जफर. He was exiled to Rangoon in Burma. Third question, who was Nana Sahib? Open page number 69. First para, third line. Nana Sahib, the adopted son of the ex-Peshwa Baji Rao II, the Nana Sahib had inherited the enormous wealth from the ex-Peshwa. Question number 4. Name any three leaders of the uprising of 1857. ऐसे कौन से तीन लीडर्स थे जो 1857 में आगे बढ़कर भाग लिए थे, पार्टिसिपेट किए थे? मंगल पांडे, रानी लक्ष्मीबाई एंड नाना साहेब. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, मेंशन एनी थ्री सोशल रिफॉर्म्स इंट्रोड्यूसिंग बाय द ब्रिटिश बट नॉट लाइक्ड बाय द इंडियंस. ओपन पेज नंबर 79. Points to remember. You can see third point, socio-religious reforms. Any 3 points? Introduction of Western education, laws interfering, introduction of the railway and telegraph, spread of Christianity. This is your answer number 5. Question number 6. Who was Begum Hazrat Mahal? Open page number 74. Last para, under the heading Lucknow event, third line. Begum Hazrat Mahal was the wife of Nawab Wazir Ali Shah. Question number 7. Mention any two grievances of the Indian sepoys. Page number 71 and 72. Open page 71 and 72. In this answer you have to tell कि क्या sepoys की क्या problem थी. Grievances means problem क्या थी. तो पेज नंबर 71, open it, and on this page you can see last para, low salary, poor aspect of promotion. The Indian sepoys were discontent because they were paid 8 times less than what the European sepoys of the same rank used to get. Then next turn the page number 72. Page 72, first para, General Service Enlistment Act. Make this point as to second point. According to this act, continue from fourth line. According to this act, all the sepoys of the Bengal army should always be ready to serve the company within or outside India. This act caused resentment in the minds of the Brahmin sepoys, as sea voyage was a taboo for them and they felt that their tradition and custom was at stake. Besides, the bhatta or extra allowance which they earlier got for such journeys had been stopped. मतलब अकॉर्डिंग टू जनरल सर्विस इन्वेस्टमेंट एक्ट, इसमें सारे सोल्जर्स जो बंगाल आर्मी के हैं उनको हमेशा कहीं भी कंपनी के लिए इंडिया में और इंडिया के बाहर रेडी रहना रहेगा सर्व करने के लिए. ये एक्ट मतलब ब्राह्मण सिपॉइस के माइंड्स में उनको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था ये एक्ट, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि अगर हम इंडिया से बाहर गए या 7 समुंदर पार गए तो उनका ट्रेडिशन भंग हो जाएगा, मतलब टूट जाएगा, वो नॉन वेजिटेरियन हो जाएंगे और ये उनको लगता है कि हमारे ये रूल्स के खिलाफ है. बिसाइड्स द भट्टा, जो उनको एक्स्ट्रा अलाउंस मिलता था काम करने का, जो पहले इस तरीके की जर्नी में जो जाते थे उनको एक्स्ट्रा अलाउंस मिलता था, एक्स्ट्रा पैसा मिलता था, वो भी स्टॉप कर दिया गया. तो ये सिपॉइस की ग्रीवियंसेस थी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 8, वाई इज़ मंगल पांडे नोन इन हिस्ट्री? Answer is, Mangal Pandey was a Brahmin soldier who refused to use the grease cartridge on 29th March 1857 and killed 2 English officers. That is why he was very famous in history. Question number 9. Name any 3 centers of the revolt of 1857. And the answer is Meerut, Delhi, Lucknow. Next question number 10. Name any 3 able British generals who suppressed the uprising. जिसने ये uprising रुकवाया. जनरल निकोलसन, सर हुग रोज, कॉलिन कैंपबेल. Next question number 11. Mention any 3 limitations of the sepoys. 3 limitations of the sepoys: lack of leadership, lack of planning, lack of efficient equipment. These are the 3 limitations. Or you can see on page number 79. Open page 79. Page number 79. Drawbacks of the revolt: lack of coordination, lack of superior equipment, lack of efficient leadership. This is your answer number 11. Question number 12. Who and when introduced the General Service Enlistment Act? The answer is Lord Canning introduced the General Service Enlistment Act in 1856. Question number 13. Who was the first Viceroy and Governor General of India? Answer is Lord Canning. Next question 14. Mention any 2 economic causes of the revolt of 1857. Answer is on page number 79. Open page number 79. Economic causes: economic exploitation, ruin of trade and handicraft. This is the answer number 14. Question number 15. Mention any 1 promise made by the Queen to the Indian princes. Answer is on page number 76. Open page number 76. Right hand side, second para. 5th line. Queen Victoria declared in her proclamation of 1858 that the British government would not annex the Indian states all the treaties concluded by the company with the princess would be honored. Question number 16. How many members were prescribed to assist the Secretary of State? 15 members. Answer: 15 members. Next question 17. Name any two types of revenue settlements introduced by the British in India. Open page 70. Open page number 70. Right hand side, second paragraph. The first line. The British government had introduced a number of land revenue settlements in India, like the Permanent Settlement, Mahalwari Settlement, Ryotwari Settlement, etc. This is your answer number 17. Question number 18. Mention any two promises made to the people by Queen Victoria. Open page number 76. Page number 76. Left hand side, noble promises made to the people of India. In this heading, first para, she promised that the government of India, from she till creed, this creed, till here. This is your answer number 18. Question number 19. Why did the East India Company's rule come to an end after the revolt of 1857? Open page 75. Open page 75. End of the company's rule. Under this heading, first para, right left hand side, the most significant and direct effect till crown. This is your answer number 19. Question number 20. Mention any two religious causes of the revolt 1857. Open page 79. Page number 79. We will remember. Second heading, socio-religious causes. Spread of Christianity, introduction of Western education. These are the two religious causes of the revolt of 1857. Question number 21. Mention any two reasons for the failure of the revolt of 1857. Answer is lack of nationalism spirit and lack of coordination in planning. मतलब प्लानिंग अच्छे से नहीं थी, स्पिरिट नेशनलिज्म की सबके अंदर नहीं थी, और भी बहुत ढेर सारे अदर कॉजेज़ भी थे फेलियर ऑफ द रिवोल्ट ऑफ 1857 के, लाइक लैक ऑफ एफिशिएंट रिसोर्सेज, लैक ऑफ प्लानिंग, लैक ऑफ लीडरशिप, लैक ऑफ एफिशिएंट इक्विपमेंट एज कंपैरिजन टू ब्रिटिश फोर्स. ओके, नाउ short answers we have discussed. In the next video I will discuss structured question. Till then, I want you all to write all the question answers on your notebook which we have discussed today,